The selection tool and the direct selection tool are located right next to each other in your toolbar. The selection tool is here, it's the black arrow. The direct selection tool is the white arrow. Notice when I hover over them, you can see the name of that tool, and then there's a little letter in parentheses around them. Those are just little quick links from the keyboard. So say I'm on my selection tool, my black arrow. If I press A on my keyboard, it automatically turns into the direct selection. If I press V on my keyboard, it automatically turns into the regular selection. Those are just quick little tools. The selection tool, you can select objects, you can scale objects. So if I hover right on top of that corner, I can click and I can scale. I can rotate objects, so if I hover up top of that little corner, it turns into that little half circle, and I can rotate those objects. Another thing the direct selection tool can do is it can move things straight to the right, straight to the left, straight down, and straight up, only if I'm holding the shift button. The selection tool is just one of those tools that it just comes in handy that you need to grab certain things. The direct selection tool will specifically grab a specific point from an object. So this is your object. These four corners, all these little dots here, those are points that make up that object. I can specifically click and grab this, so I'm just going to click once. And I can move just that point around. I can also click and grab just a side, and I can move the whole side around. Also, if my shapes are in a group, when I select them with the selection tool, all three shapes will be selected. If I go to the direct selection tool, I can select one specific shape out of that group. Notice that when I go back to the selection tool and I select it, all three of those shapes are selected again. But the direct selection tool will select one point on a single object or select one object in a single group.